I refuse to make myself smaller and make my art any smaller just to feel safe. Like, this is my home, and if anything, I'm gonna be louder, and we're gonna be more campy and more ridiculous.
My name is Myles Lavis, and I'm the singer and guitar player of Dumont.
And my name is Elliot Lavis, and I play the keys and the tambourine.
Well, it definitely started with the two of us. Me and Elliot are twins, and we've always been very musically involved. And yeah, I think when we were 18 years old, around that age, we were like, this music needs to be written down, and yeah, now we have a full band, 6 members, including ourselves, and we're really excited. We're putting out a new album this year, so it's really great.
Always singing, doing little puppet shows in our living room. We were kind of sheltered musically. I feel like we didn't really know about rock music and older music. It wasn't until we were probably like 16, 17. When we were younger, we were very much into musical theater.
And classical music.
Things like that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there was kind of like a shift, and I feel like we, through each other, discovered music of the past. Bands like the Cocteau Twins, Mazzy Star, The Doors. I feel like we also, we both came from the theater too. We were lovers of theater. I feel like that was our first love, and I feel like we've kind of taken that approach to our music now.
I'm a music student here at UTEP, here at Fox Fine Arts, but yeah, I'm loving being a student and being able to learn all different types of music. I'm even taking a music culture class right now where we're learning about all these different types of Mexican pieces and history, and it's just so fascinating to mix rock and classical and heavy metal and all these different types of world music together in one life, and you shouldn't be confined to just one genre. That's what I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people always ask us to define our genre of music, and we've always struggled to give an answer.
It's just music.
It's kind of hard to put in a box, and I feel like, especially being queer, sometimes it feels like society does want to put you in a box, and it's almost like taking that belief and spinning it on its head. Like, if you're going to put me in a box, then I'm going to decorate this box and make it the most ridiculous, beautiful box you've ever seen, And,
I feel like it's less of the sound and more of the feeling that you feel from the sound. I would say like solitude doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could be a thing of strength, and one that you really can find through music. I'm sure everyone has connected with the song, like whether it be like a rock song or a rap song or whatever, and that makes them feel strong with themselves.
I think also being here in the desert, at the Frontera, the landscape is very lonely. It can be very desolate, but a lot of what these new songs Myles is writing on this next album is kind of about how, yes, we are a desert, but we used to be an oasis. We used to be an ocean, and finding the beauty that is here in El Paso is something that we also really believe in and try to showcase.
Just more. I don't know. Just collaborate with more musicians, more locals. We're planning a West Coast tour for this summer. We're gonna hit up like San Diego, LA, Vegas, and I'm excited. I haven't been to those places before, so it's really exciting. And we're putting out a new album this year. I won't say the name, but it's gonna be really cool. I think they could expect
the color blue.
Yes, the color blue. White light. There's gonna be a lot of ballads, but then a lot of fast ones. This one's it's gonna be a double LP. There's gonna be a lot of songs on it. And I think lyrically it's very poetic, but it's also very like simple in the lyrics. It's like laying out a lot of like simple feelings. Yeah.
I just feel like we've been really taking our time on this album in a different way that we could have done with the first one, and these songs are really special, and we're really just taking our time, and yeah.
Yeah, oh, also we recorded this one to tape, which is really cool. We recorded this one at Sonic Ranch. That was our first time there, and we recorded with Manuel. He's the best ever. So,
from Estéreo Romance.
yes, another great, they're also going to be playing at the festival at Soul Summit. Really cool.
It was crazy. It was definitely a dream come true. It's kind of surreal to be there. I had this different vision of how it was going to go like, but to get to be able to record on tape was really special. Just to be able to hear the hiss of it was just really magical, for sure.
Yeah, it was really cool. I really liked it. I feel like every recording experience is like its own little thing, and so it was really, we're used to like recording just like out of our home, or we'll do it at the Falstaff where we rehearse, but so it's just cool. It's like every time is like a learning experience. Yes, I mean, it wasn't like my original intention. Like, it was offered to us that we could do it that way, and so I was like, yeah. But like in terms of like just like this album is going to be very grand, and it's not so much like a story, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if like I don't know what I'm saying.
I feel like sonically we're things are just getting bigger, and we're trying to take what we did with the first album and accomplish it in just a bigger, more powerful way sonically. I think the landscapes have expanded a little bit, and also I think the range of emotions on this one is really different from the last.
Yeah, I feel like the last one was really like cut and dry, and this one we're having a little more fun. I think we're really giving into like a lot of like kind of like rock, garage rock motifs, a lot of soul motifs.
Getting the opportunity to perform these songs live is something that we didn't really get with a lot of the last album, where it was made before we got to tour it around. And I just think that playing some of these songs out on the road and then getting to record them really just changes the way all of us play, from the bass player to the drummer, and especially some of the vocal performances. I think from when the song is first learned to by the time we get to record it, it's almost like it just recording becomes a performance that is different from the kind of ways that people record music now.
Also, sorry, I'm just gonna add this one thing. Also, I think there's like a lot about El Paso on this next record. Like, obviously, like everything we do is about El Paso, but this one, a lot of the names on the record are gonna be names that El Pasoans might recognize. But yeah, I feel like this one's really kind of like calls out this, not like calls out in a bad way, but just like references the city. Like, yeah. When I'm in the club, like, it's totally different,
I feel like it's part of the same world for sure. I think a lot of our vinyl collection was just our personal collection of things that we would just play for ourselves, and we got to a point where, I don't know,
now we're more conscious. Like, I feel like when I I'll order like a slow, like This Mortal Coil record for home, but for the, what's that one? Stacy Q is great. Two of Hearts. A lot of the 80s. We love the 80s. What's the other one?
I like
Boy Toy.
Boy Toy, the Toy Mix by Tia. She's Canadian from the 80s. It was a single. I play that every single set. We also play This Heat by the Flamingos.
Oh yeah,
every
that's
time.
like a weird track.
Like a rare lost
That
80s
one's
song.
cool. Yeah.
It kind of depends on the set
RuPaul.
too. You know, if I'm
Yeah.
playing a set at the Gay Leather Bar, it's going to be different than when I'm playing at the coffee shop in the morning. You know, but we like to definitely change it up.
Nothing from the radio, never. Yeah, I think it's like so great. There's so many incredible queer artists here in El Paso, and like getting that voice out there, you know, is important. You know, let's push the message, baby. I love it. So
Especially, I think being a queer band, playing this genre of music that is really specific, we're kind of in our own lane, and the fact that we're from El Paso and that we come from the queer community in El Paso. It feels good to feel like I'm representing a big part of my community.
well, I think first of all, local is the best. You know, so and number one. Number two, oh no, I can't say that. I think it's gonna be, oh, you know why? Because I'm gonna wear a fabulous costume. It's gonna be so great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a really good.
We're gonna look fabulous.
it's gonna be great.
We're doing a new cover with
new
the full
cover,
band
yeah.
that I think people are gonna know. And
A fan pleaser for sure.
and there might be some drag. Deidre Lacroix might make an appearance.
Yeah. So
Also, taco neta, 2 tacos. That sounds great. You know.
there's 2 tacos.
Yeah, it comes with a ticket. It's like the VIP.
Texas should be worried about us, okay? I'm not good. I don't really care.
Yeah,
number
I feel
one.
like I'm.
And it's an art performance, so that's what drag is. So sue me. I don't fucking care.
You know, when the administration started, a part of me did really feel scared. You know, should I be so unapologetically myself in some of these spaces sometimes? But I've just come to a point where I refuse to make myself smaller and make my art any smaller just to feel safe. Like, this is my home, and if anything, I'm gonna be louder, and we're gonna be more campy and more ridiculous, and we're just gonna get bigger and bigger.
And I feel like people assume like just because like you're in Texas, like you can't be an artist if like, you know, do drag and be a singer and do this. And it's like, why do I have to like move to New York or San Francisco to do that when my art is about my home, you know? So, yeah. Sultanes del Yonke, they're badass for sure. Oh, sorry. They're really, Sultanes del Yonke are really great. And Mario was actually a student here as well at Fox Fine Arts, so really cool. UTEP.
Our friends in Estudio Romance are gonna be dropping a really cool set, I know, that I'm excited for. DJ Topo Chica, best vinyl DJ in town. We love her.
Oh yeah, she's great. I can't think of any.
DJ Tough Ass Puta
Oh yeah, she's great.
is always a slay. You know, there's so many bands in the city. We have so much talent here.
The UTEP Opera Department, one of my favorite bands
Yes.
for sure. They're really
Catch
good.
us both April 11th and 13th. We might just be in
A Mozart medley. Yeah.